Hello everybody and welcome back to the Doll Beneath. So, we're on chapter 4 of episode 3 now. Hopefully this is the last chapter. Hey, Minami. This place is some sort of archive. I'm going to read over some of the terminals and see what I can find. Okay. There's a terminal on the wall. Project Godkiller is the utilization of sound waves and radiation to combine a frequency only strands can hear. By using the foundation of Waterworld, I have somehow managed to create a weapon with the ability to counteract the darkening. The desolvent is to be used as the main energy tool keeping the device alive. By harnessing the material into Godkiller, we have the potential to completely destroy the hive mind and everything inside of it. Not just that though. In the event a breach were to occur, I have prepared a contingency plan to wipe the slate clean and destroy what remains of Camden City. If things go south, I will have no choice but to use the core to exterminate any living or breathing being within the confines of the city. The darkening will not be able to stop it either. Strands might be able to reverse time, but they wouldn't dare to interact with the desolvent. It would kill them. So she has like a nuke? No way. If things don't go her way, she plans to nuke all of Camden City. Oh my god, we have to stop her. Olethea, can't you just go back in time and stop her? It would save us a whole lot of trouble. I can't. Something is shielding her from the fabric of time. It's like she's invisible. Quick question. Are you able to see us? Huh? Of course I can see you. What kind of question is that? Sure, you could be hard to track down at times, but I'll still be able to find you. Exactly like I thought. The desolvent acts as a sort of EMP to the darkening. It shields our presence from you, making it harder to track us down. My bet is that Mora is doing something similar. She has easy access to the desolvent, thus why it's impossible to sense her. What? Is that even possible? You gotta be kidding me. You learned about Godkiller. You learned about invisible presence. So, at least we figured out a way to cloak ourselves from the darkening. Sounds like it's raining outside too. Oh hey, Kiyoshi. I was originally going to tell you guys to stay away from Camden Tower. Guess I was too late. I miss Dell. We're gonna see him later on. Hey, Emmy. I still can't believe what I saw. I was inside my own novel. The siren was real. Oh, we got a couple more terminals on the wall. Nara's disease came out of nowhere. By the time we learned about it, it was too late. Every doctor either turned us down or made ridiculous, impossible promises that made no sense. Despite our endeavors, however, there was one man who actually made a somewhat decent attempt at helping Nara's condition, and his name was Dr. Des Moines O'Hara, lead scientist behind the biology team at Camden University. He was an interesting fellow, but his antics were too extreme. I eventually cut contact with him and tried elsewhere. After a while, though, Nara soon came to me. She told me to give up and let her go. She told me that it wasn't worth the energy to try and fix the unfixable. I told her she was wrong, and that anything was doable with enough time and effort. She looked at me and smiled before pulling out a small music box and dropped it directly into the center of my palm. "Play it," she whispered to me. "I got it just for you." I shook my head out of spite, but eventually caved and played it. The music it unveiled was cheap sounding and would occasionally stutter at times. As I listened to it, Nara put her hand on my shoulder and started to speak in a hushed tone. "Do you like it? I found it at an old garage sale outside of town." I sigh with a heightened feeling of disappointment. "You've been going out again, haven't you? You know you need to rest." Why are you still sneaking out? She stared at me with a confused look on her face as she slowly stood up from the bed she was sitting on. I already told you, it isn't worth it. Just let me rest in peace. Nara was stubborn, but she always meant well. When she said that, something inside me sparked, sending me into an array of emotions that could be felt both in and outside my body. My soul felt like it was being ripped away as Nara pleaded for the end. Why didn't she want me to help her? Or was she just so keen on dying? Was it me, or was she just afraid? Moira's sister must have had some sort of chronic disease. Moira soon became obsessed with trying to save her, wanting to go as far as to integrate her. She didn't go through with it though. Maybe we realized how dangerous it was. I don't think so. Moira is pretty delusional. She wouldn't just back down at the thought of something dangerous. Wait, I just realized something. That name. Dr. Des Moines O'Hara. Do I know that person? Is it Moore's? Never mind. You'll learn about the name. Got like another terminal over here. There's a terminal on the wall. Those scientists down at Camden University knew something. Either they created a darkening themselves, or they had knowledge about it beforehand, and I highly doubt they made it. Those guys were up to no good, and I'm bound to believe they caused this. It's a good thing I stole some samples for myself. Now that I have access to the solvent, I can produce the material myself without the help of anyone else. That one guy with the long black hair. He certainly knew more than what he was letting on. Why was he so keen on experimenting on Nara? Was it because he knew she was going to die? What was his name again? O'Hara? What an absolute creep. Promising research, but not the type of guy I'd want on my team. Got another one down here, and another one down there. Well, I guess, like, what Manmy said, it's the archives, so... Godkiller is a lot similar to a dog whistle. Once you activate it, it sends out a wave of sound frequencies that only the darkening will react to. Since each and every strand of darkening are intertwined, if one responds, the entire hive mind responds as well. The project is powered by the D-solvent, so sabotage is near impossible. Well, we did see those things down below. Seem to control the Godkiller thing. There's a terminal on the wall. After Nara passed away, I continued my work on the brain, determined to make it the perfect escape. I wonder what might have happened if I had integrated her. Would she be happy or would she be angry at me? Never did like it when I overworked myself. I can't imagine what she might have thought. To this day, though, I still think about the figure I saw. She looked just like me and spoke in my exact manner. It was like looking into a mirror and staring into a cursed reflection of yourself. Whatever it wasn't human. Speaking my own pitch and tone is unthinkable, and to this day it leaves me with a lingering feeling of regret. I think I'm starting to get a better understanding of the situation now. If Moira saw herself, then what could only mean one that could only mean one thing. You're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I am. What? What are y'all thinking about? Alright, we got a door over here. Use the elevator. This elevator looks like it goes all the way up to the roof. And that is where we're going to find Moira. I just don't get it. All this information, but no solid conclusions. Nara, the Darkening, Moors, Godkiller, Dr. O'Hara. What does it all mean? And how does it involve any of us? Not a clue, but we're out of time. This is our last chance to leave. If we don't go back into my world now, then we'll be as good as dead. Yuko, for the last time, you can't reverse a time fracture. Even if Moira technically did cause it, how would you even go about fixing it? Olethea. Is it possible Moores once worked at Camden University? Anything is possible, especially now. But you don't actually think... I do. The terminal spoke of a man with long black hair working at Camden University. We've already established that Moores had a connection to the dollhouse project at the Losing Light. If you remember, Camden University had supplied the Losing Light with these solvent samples. I think Moores is Dr. O'Hara. Who cares though? So what? Moores was a doctor before he became infected. How does that matter? If Moores retained his human memories, then he knows what's going on. He knows who we are. He likely even knows Moira. You think so? It's the only explanation I could think of. And since Moore's already got what he wants, I'm willing to bet he's going to try to get rid of us. He used us. He knew of our immunity and used it against the Darkening to destroy them. He probably knows about Godkiller too. That's most likely why he was acting so weird when I talked to him. He knows about everything. Moores has been one step ahead of us the whole time. You know, I've got to hand it to you. You're pretty smart for a human. Here, I thought all of you guys were dumb as rocks. Guess I was wrong. I wasn't lying about what I said earlier. Me and you could never be friends, even if we tried. My race was never meant to interact with humans. We were made to watch, not speak. Our sentience was the product of a simple mutation. Most of us can't even think for ourselves. I've enjoyed my time with you guys, even if it wasn't for long. I just wish... I wasn't a strand. Then maybe things could be different. You are one of us, even if it doesn't seem like it. Without you, we would never have made it this far into the tower. You're our friend, whether you like it or not. Aww. Let her do it. Let Moira use Godkiller. Let her destroy the hive mind. What? Eh? You heard me. Let her do it. What? Huh? What do you mean let her do it? Are you saying we should just let her kill you? Yes. Let her destroy the hive mind. But Olethea, if the hive mind falls, then reality is already doomed anyway. Why not go out with a bang? Even if we stop her and go back into my world, the corruption will eventually spread and consume the hive mind as well. I say we just let her do it. Besides, we don't actually know what would even happen if the hive mind fell. We always assumed reality would fall as well, but it's never been proven. Who knows? It might actually fix everything. If we cease to exist, then technically we were never around to cause any time fractures. That is beyond risky. Why would you even suggest something like that? I'm dead serious. I want you to destroy me. Get rid of the darkening. You want us to kill off your entire race. But why? I don't need to repeat myself again. I've already made my choice. It's time for you to make yours. This is the only way to stop Moors. If Moira's project is destroyed, then Moors will be unstoppable. And you and I both know he will try to destroy it by any means necessary. I can't and I won't. There's gotta be another way. I'm afraid not. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm afraid this is my farewell to you guys. You're a lot smarter than you think. Don't ever underestimate yourself. Now come on, I'll meet you up ahead. Wait, hold on. Olethea, no. Olethea. Olethea. Come back. Don't go. Sigh. Stubborn until the end, I guess. Well, this is it. End of the line. Supposedly. I mean, it's definitely not the end of the line. We still got like 2 more episodes to go through. Let's go confront Moira. I'm guessing like episode 4 is going to take place at Camden University because that's like the next stop for them. Oh, there's Moors. Oh, we're actually controlling Moors. Okay. Father. Please, Father, we must speak at once. The world has been plunged into chaos. If we don't act now, all hope will be lost. Olethea, Aolia, as well as every other high-ranking strand has failed you. They have brought home nothing but disappointment and continue to disgrace us with their filth. Our world needs order. Without order, we will fall into an abyss of desolation, tossed into the depths of an underworld to rot for all eternity. Let me take over. Allow me the power to end this. The Hive Mind is in a state of absolute chaos. With my wisdom, I can show us a path of enlightenment. I can save our world from certain destruction. Just look at Olethea, for example. She's grown into an unreliable and has made herself an enemy of the darkening. I can fix this. I can change our world for the better. All I need from you is trust. Let me take your place as leader, so I can settle the universe into a new era. This is the time for change. This is the time for honor to be set in place for a new beginning. Father, don't you agree? Can't you see the chaos your race has caused? Emotions. As long as emotions exist, there will always be fault. With me as our new leader, I can correct that. I can rid this world of emotions and create the perfect race. Together we can do this. So please, lend me your power. Trust me. Trust? O'Hara? You are an enemy. I would rather die than lend you my power. You are still human. You don't have an inch of an idea about what we are. Don't act like you know the truth, because trust me, you're far from salvation. My Olethea has truly learned what it means to be alive. You, on the other hand, know nothing but disgrace. If reality dies, then I die as well. I refuse to hand over my power and would rather perish than ever see it in the hands of a man like yourself. Goodbye, O'Hara. Father? Father? What did he do? Kill himself? Father. His heart. It's gone. He killed himself. No. Surely this is a joke. Father, awaken yourself and give me your power. Enough of this foolishness. I deserve to be a god. I earned this. Can you hear me? I was the one who found you. I was the one who brought you into this world. How dare you humiliate me with such a childish jest? I am the god we deserve. Me. Not Alethea, not the elders, not anyone else, only me. Bit of a narcissist, ain't he? Father. Don't do this to me. I've worked so hard. I can't let it all be for nothing. We'll die if you don't give me your power. God damn it, wake up. Don't do this. Give me your power. Give me your power. I'll make them pay. I'll make them all pay. Alright, I guess it's time for the showdown with Moira. Yeah, there she is. Moira. Moira, stop. It's too late. I've already prepped the machine. Soon the darkening will be eradicated, and all of humanity will be saved. Get away, Yuko. I won't hesitate to kill you if I have to. You already did try to kill us, you freaking psycho. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Don't you realize that by destroying the hive mind, you run the risk of destroying our world as well? You think I care? Yuko, I applaud the effort, but I don't have anything else to live for. My parents are gone, Nara is dead, and Ikihara is a goddamn strand. Everyone I ever cared about is gone, and I don't have anywhere else to go. You and your friends destroyed the brain and disabled my androids. What more can I do at this point? Keep surviving in this god-forsaken tower? No, I can't keep doing it. Not anymore. This device here will save us all. The Darkling can go to hell for all I care. They're the ones who caused this. No, Moira, you caused this. You somehow got your hands on a strand of Darkening and time traveled. You tried to stop yourself from integrating Nara, but lost yourself in the process. Don't even utter her name. You have no idea what I've what I've had to go through to try and save her life, only for it to crash and burn right before my very eyes. Nara was everything to me, and now she's gone. None of you would understand how helpless I felt when she passed away in my arms. Her voice forever scarred into the back of my head as she cried her final breath in a goddamn hospital bed. Befriend them all you want, but you and I both know the darkening are dangerous to us all. What I'm doing is necessary for all of mankind. Get out of my way and let me do what I need to do. Stop. Don't do it. We can still fix this. You don't have to do this. Nara would hate to see you do something so risky. How do you think she should feel if she was here right now? Nara is dead. She doesn't have a say anymore. Nara loved me and I loved her. Now that she's gone, she has no say in the things I do. This is my decision. My choice. Quit trying to convince me because it isn't going to work. I'm ending this right here, right now. Using the antennas set up around the roof, Godkiller will emit a sonic frequency tearing through the sound barrier and soon destroy the hive mind once and for all. Nara, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Wait. Moira. And here comes Morse. What? Poor little lamb. What a sight to behold. Losing your humanity so quick over a mortal that had no chance at living. You really are a lost cause, Moira. To think you were the one who caused all of this. What a disappointment. No. That voice. Your... By the way, Black Blood. Oh, so you remember me. What a twist. I was getting kind of worried there for a second. I was actually starting to think you forgot about me. Moors. You dirty little rat. Get away from her. Ah, Yuko, we meet again. Don't mind me. I'm just giving you guys a hand. This is what you wanted, right? Stop her. Let me do what I need to do, and we'll talk afterwards, alright? Me and Moira have some catching up to do. Isn't that right? Go to hell. You bastard. What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of your guts splashing out. You know, Moira, the moment I laid eyes on you, I just knew you were the one. I knew you were going to be the one to set my plans into motion. When I gave you that strand sample, I intentionally allowed you to create a paradox and cause the first time fracture. I wanted you to do it. I purposely made you use the sample to change the course of time. Without you, none of this would even be possible. What? What are you talking about? What do you mean you gave her a sample? My apologies. From your perspective, you have no idea what I'm talking about, so naturally a lot of this is going to be really confusing. In the original timeline, Moira came to me looking for a way to cure her sister of her illness. She turned me down when I suggested we experimented on her with the darkening, and eventually blocked all contact with me. Instead, she ended up integrating her into the weird computer thing. and damned her to an eternity of suffering inside a machine. Everything was going well until the brain started speaking in riddles. It would say things only Nara would know about, and would occasionally cry out in agony as it pleaded to be killed. This sent little Moira here into a frenzy. She nearly lost her mind as she would be forced to listen to the cries of her deceased sister inside a computer that she created. Eventually, she came back to me, looking for a way to reverse what she had done. I proposed to her a solution. Help me with my work, and in return, I'll give her the key to fix her computerized mistake. She accepted and used the strand sample I gave her. I gave to her, travel into time and tell herself not to integrate Nara. Little did she know that this would cause a paradox. The Darkening were inactive, but since she had come into direct contact with the strand, it consumed her and deleted her from existence, while also opening a path for others. Since I had all this planned from the start, once I started seeing infections break out, I knew what had to happen. I used a special strand of darkening to infect myself and become one with the hive mind. Once that was done, all that remained was a distraction to send the hive mind into chaos. That's where you guys come in. Though I was able to follow through with my plans, it ended up being all for nothing, as Father has chosen to take the easy way out, killing himself so I couldn't receive his power. Now that he's dead, there is nothing left to do. Both of our worlds will cease to exist, as well as everything else in our universe. Before that happened, though, I'm making sure to give you kids the most painful death I can think of. I was the god that we needed. Our world was destined for failure. Without someone like me, humans would have died out, leaving nothing but animals and insects behind as a reminder of our existence. I have risen above the likes of humans and have become something much greater. Darkening, all but a bunch of mere puppets. Dolls. The Darkening are the dolls that lurk beneath, the soil. They are the ones who withhold balance in our world. By becoming a strand, you are essentially becoming a god. No more feelings, no more hurtful memories, no more bending the knee to the limitations of mortals. That's why I did this. Not for myself, but for the future of humanity. You knew about the Darkening before the first time fracture, and used someone as a guinea pig to further your goals. How did you even get your hands on the Darkening? Did you just, like, find it somewhere? As much as I love spilling secrets, this, unfortunately, is something that I cannot tell. You monster. Rot in hell. Nara, I'm so sorry. I should never have doubted you. Moira, she... taken into the underbelly of the hive mind to be feasted upon. But I wouldn't worry about her. You have more important things to worry about right now. No, get away from us. Leave us alone. And there's Alethea. Eh? What the heck? I'll hold him off. Just activate Godkiller. Destroy the Darkening. Don't let him win. What the hell? Get off me. Huh? But Alethea, I can't. You'll die. Now isn't the time for crying. If we don't do something, we're going to die. Get that device on and end this thing once and for all. Well, what are we waiting for? Go. Oh, of course, another chase scene. So... Oh. Ew. Hit that one, hit that one. That one. I got like an army of strands chasing after me. I know there was like one I missed somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's one. Godkiller boot up sequence 30% complete. Please engage state limiters to continue. Run away all you want. You'll never get away. Oh, those are the... Holy crap! Moore's is fast. Here, run away. Okay, we need to find... Go away, stupid strand. Yeesh. Where's it at? There it is. Whoa. You did it. It's activating. Moira's machine is booting up. Stop. Don't touch that. Don't ruin this. I've worked so hard. I can't let it all be in vain. I can still fix this. If I could just get my hands on Father's... You're not doing anything. With Father gone, and the reality bound for collapse, there's nothing left for us to do. Your plan was never going to work anyway. What makes you think Father would just give you his power? These are my friends now, Moors, and I won't let you hurt them. Friends? This is what you call friendship? Huh. What an eyesore. You know nothing of friendship, Strand. Your world is shrouded in darkness. How would you know anything about friendship? I was once human, and I remember it quite well. Emotions do nothing more than hold one back. By clearing the mind, you have opened yourself up to so much more. So why? Why fight it? Just let it happen. Let me take over. Let me become the god of our universe. Our universe needs. Don't speak like you know anything about us. You're a human, greedy for power. Your actions know nothing more than insanity. Now please, go ahead and die already. I'm sick and tired of looking at your moronic face. So that's how you want to play it, huh? Fine by me. Kill me all you want. But I'm making sure I'm taking at least one of you with me. You'll do just nicely. No, not Menemy. Actually, let's be honest here. Menemy is probably the worst one to take. Given her personality. I won't let it end like this. I won't let my work be all for nothing. I am the first mortal turned god. Bow before me as I move us into a new age of humanhood. Humanhood? Really? They thought I was crazy. They thought I was an absolute nut. Well, not anymore. Oh, goody, another chase scene. Yep, here comes Morse. Or no, it's not a... Oh, what the... Come now. Did you really expect it to be that easy? We're just getting started. Okay, so yeah, it's like the Owlia fight. We just gotta hit the eyes on the floor. It's unfortunate it had to come to this. I had a lot more planned for you guys. Why did Father turn his back on us? Does he not care for his race anymore? Are we not good enough? Or maybe he too realized the Darkening was a failure. Whatever the reason was, all I know is that he was wrong. The Darkening have potential. He was weak, always trying to hold us back. Why did he have to go and kill himself? Does he want us to die? I purposely infected myself for a reason. I won't let it go to waste. Oh my god, all the eyes on the floor, what the... Danger. God damn. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be more of a pain in the ass than the Owlia fight. Great. Father this, father that. Do me a favor, Moore. Shut up and die quietly. Also, apparently, like, those things don't actually kill you. You can just knock them off. You just gotta avoid Moors. It's easier said than done. So you gotta watch out when he does the speed boost. And I kinda wish he wasn't, like, glitching out. Why, you little... Leave those alone. They're not yours. Why is this happening to me? Where did I go wrong? I had it all planned out. Hey, there's the way out. Oh, he's blocking the way out too. There we go. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you. We don't have much time. Stay away from the red mist. It will consume you. Huh? Oh, it's Akio. It's the other Akio. Stay away from the red mist. It will consume me. Oh my god. Oh no, that's red mist. Damn it. You gotta really pay attention to like the sides with the red. Oh, there's strands. There's like an entire army of them chasing after me. Please be the end. Did I die? Oh, I guess not. There's another enemy. Actually, yeah, Menemy better hurry up and get out of here, because if, like, Godkiller is about to fire and destroy the Darkening, this realm is going to get, like, annihilated, so... Oh, she found father. What is this? He's gonna pop back up to life. Do you see him? Eh? Do you see what he has done? I once a once beating heart, now turned an anguishable flame. This, my dear, was once the most powerful being alive, capable of traversing time and space within a matter of milliseconds. He killed himself to prevent me from overtaking him, putting the entirety of the world at risk. Now look at him. His soul represents nothing more than the failures of what could have been. His soul, now forever staining the fabric of time with his downfall, will forever be damned to an eternity of darkness. Yeah, like I said, he's probably going to, like, pop back up to life, slap Moors, and give Menemy the power. The Darkening are in essence a being that cannot be understood. They are a bacteria that lurks in the shadows, waiting to be called upon for the day humans overstep their boundaries. We were never meant to interact with them. We never meant to see them. Hell, we were never meant to speak to them. Tell me, if you were given the power of a god, what would you do? Create my own little corner with blackjack and hookers. I know what I would do. Father was a god and knew nothing more than the idea of luxury. He let his own people run amok, desperate to find a meaning to life. His goal led to nothing but chaos. With him as our leader, he allowed strands to become sentient and end up lost and confused. Not me, though. If I had the power of a god, I would do whatever I could to advance the human race. Even if it meant sacrificing the unlucky few. You're wrong, O'Hara. We were never a race. Like I said, he was still alive. We were never an entity. The High Mind was never meant to come into contact with reality. However, due to your lack of understanding of the world beyond reality, you have single-handedly doomed the entire human race. Your greed for power has now led you to the death of you and everyone else around you. You're no Strand, nor should you even be considered human. You, O'Hara, are nothing more than a bundle of dust waiting to be blown away. I know why you did it, too. It was because of him, wasn't it? After that dreadful night, something inside you changed. You became a man who wanted nothing more than power. However, despite all of your efforts, you made not a single step of progress in your endeavors. Ironic of you to call me a disappointment when you yourself have not even come close to taking my power. Silence, you fool. Don't you dare speak down on me like a child. Don't you know who I am? Yeah, he knows exactly who you are. Do you have any idea who I am? Dr. O'Hara, let me get one thing straight. You aren't a Strand, and you will never be a Strand. Due to your actions, the Darkening are now marked for death. We have no idea what will happen afterwards. I was never lazy, nor did I intentionally send my race out to purposely attack humans. Contrary to your belief, I actually wanted to stop my people and prevent them from causing any further harm. But alas, then came you. You not only put a halt to my plans of trying to salvage the remains of the human race, but you also tried to overthrow me. So now, I'm going to make sure you never see the light of day ever again. Menemi Umachi. Huh? Use that device you have created and put an end to the Darkening. By doing that, you might still have a chance at saving reality. You won't be able to save the people who have already been infected, but you can still salvage what remains. Build yourself up a new society and live on without the threat of the Darkening. Hopefully, by destroying the hive mind, all traces of my people will be erased, and you humans can continue to live your lives. What? So you're saying everyone who was infected is going to stay dead? Not everyone. Luckily, there are a few lucky souls who have actually managed to collect all of their lost memories in the hive mind. Once the hive mind shuts down, they might be able to return to their human selves. But those lucky few are, unfortunately, in the minority. Give me a second to deal with O'Hara here. After I'm through with him, I'll give you an exit back to reality. For now, sit back and enjoy the show. By using the last of my power, I will personally make sure O'Hara here never bothers you again. Huh? What the hell? Hold on, wait. You can't do this to me. I've worked so hard. I can't let it all be for nothing. Please. I hate all of you. But I hate all of you. At the end of all, like in the middle of all of his screaming. Experience death 1,000 times. Godkiller boot up sequence 100% complete. Now engaging in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Alethea, for everything. None of this would be possible without you. I have a feeling she's going to survive. Maybe. Isn't that what friends do? You know, I've learned a lot about humans in the time I've spent with you guys. A lot more than I ever expected. Thank you, Yuko. Thank you for showing me what it truly means to be alive. Whatever happens next, just know that I tried my best. And now we gotta do the pain in the ass thing, and that's rebuild society. The ways of this world are truly fascinating. Even I, their leader, have no idea how we came to be. Perhaps we truly were a mistake. Whatever the case might be, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of the misery I have inflicted on you. Please forgive me. Okay, so father turned out to be a chill dude. And yeah, I always said, like, if the world ever came to, like society ever came to collapse, I don't want to be around. Like, if I survive the apocalypse and I have to rebuild society, fuck that. That's just too much of a pain to deal with. Huh? What? We're alive. Did it work? I mean, I don't feel dead. Am I supposed to feel something after dying? Is it meant to be painful? It doesn't look like we're in the tower anymore. Did we make it out? Are we out of the city? Now I'm even more confused. It definitely looks like it. This place seems rather familiar, actually. I'm almost positive we're on the outskirts, just a couple miles north of Camden City. The outskirts? What are we doing all the way out here? Were we just on the roof of the tower? Yeah, we were. What the heck is going on? Did Godkiller work? Are the darkening gone? What happened to Alethea? Is she still here? Could have swore she was right next to me. Gone. Huh? She's gone. If Godkiller worked, then the darkening no longer exists. That means she's dead. Erased from our world. The darkening have been defeated. They no longer pose a threat to humans. No longer pose a threat? So that means we won? Are we saved? We actually managed to beat the darkening? Probably not, considering that we got like 2 more episodes left. It appears so, yes. That strange static feeling I had in my head back at the tower is gone too. It feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So yeah, I think we did it. We beat the darkening. No way. We actually did it. We beat the strands. This is insane. I didn't think it would actually work. Moira wasn't lying. She really did create a weapon to defeat the darkening. This is unreal. I need a second to process this. Huh? Did anyone else hear that? Hear what? What the? No, it isn't possible. How is she? Hmm? Who? Oh god, she's back. Hey, you over there. Are you guys lost too? These fucking woods have got me stumped, and I have no idea where the hell I'm going. If you could point me in the right direction back towards town, that would be great. Cold as hell out here. I'd rather avoid getting mauled by a stray bear. Who the hell? Is that who I think it is? Yeah, it is. It's the girl from the train. The one who derailed us. But how? I thought she was dead. She was the one I fought against. I killed her. How is she here? Hey, sorry to interrupt you guys, but I really need to head back to town. I think I had too many last night and ended up wasted inside the woods. You guys know a way back? My head hurts like hell and I feel like I'm gonna pass the fuck out. I really need to get back before I throw up again. You're alive? But aren't the Darkening defeated? How are you still here? You shouldn't even be here. First of all, what the fuck is a strand? They didn't say that. Whatever you guys are selling, I ain't buying. I'm just trying to get back to town. Can you show me the way or not? Once the hive mind shuts down, they might be able to return to their human selves. That's it, isn't it? Just like he said. You're one of the lucky ones, aren't you? Kinda like the music playing right now. Lucky ones? What the fuck are you talking about? And that is a good way to end the episode. Alia's alive. Alethea, we don't know yet. She's either dead or she's still alive. Which actually, if Alia's still alive, Moors actually might still be alive as well. And Dell might actually be alive too. Huh. And also still don't know what happened to the detective back in episode 1. I'm still waiting for him to pop back up out of nowhere. The end, question mark. Definitely not the end. Like I said, we got like still 2 more episodes. All right. How long did that take? Five hours. Now, I'm pretty sure this was, yeah, this was episode 1. Yeah, so episode 4, 5, maybe 6 hours to beat. Well, episode 3, 5 to 6 hours. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next episode, we're hopping into episode 4. But until then, if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. As always, until next time, have a good day.